Doing fully raw, it seems really hard. I don't want to discourage any people who are watching this who want to do fully raw. What is happening, my beautiful people? Welcome back to another video. My name is Alex Garfe, and today I'm going to be doing a full day of eating raw. I'm also going to be tracking my macros and micros to show you guys what it looks like and see how many calories I get in the day, and also how much protein, considering it's going to be all raw. I'm assuming we're going to be a bit low, but we'll see at the end of the day. So let's get the first meal in. All right, so we got our first meal right here. Just took a little sip. We got some celery juice and just a few carrots, nothing too much. I don't even know if you consider this a meal, but it tastes good, refreshing. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very hungry and I want to eat something that's not raw. Unfortunately, I want to make like a tofu scramble. I'm just thinking of everything right now. I just saw some pictures of some pancakes on Instagram, so all this food that I'm seeing looks too good, but I'm gonna tough it out and be fully raw for the whole day. So I'm gonna finish this juice, wait about 30 minutes, and then we'll make our meal. I'm not sure what it is yet, but I'm thinking something with dates and some hemp seeds, something like that, something that's real filling and hearty. So let's get it. All right, so for the total right now, we got 16 ounces of celery juice, 1 banana, and 6 dates. Probably sitting around 200 to 300 calories. We'll see when we calculate it, but I'm still really hungry after this meal, so it's time to eat some more food here in a little bit. All right, guys, needed some sustenance. As you can see, I got some raw walnuts, 1 Brazil nut, and I am very hungry. And I just realized I didn't weigh this out, so before I eat this, I'm gonna go weigh it out, see how much it is. That way I can mark it on Chronometer and see exactly how many macro and micronutrients we're getting out of it. All right, so we just weighed it out, and I got 40 grams of walnuts, and I don't have to weigh the Brazil nut because Chronometer has the Brazil nuts by the piece, so you can just put 1 piece in there and it marks it for you. But let's do it. So as I'm eating this, I'm just starting to think, doing fully raw, it seems really hard. I don't want to discourage any people who are watching this who want to do fully raw, but I can never do this on a long-term basis. This is tough. But maybe that says something about me. Maybe I'm addicted to all the cooked foods and all the vegan junk foods and stuff, and maybe this is a showcasing actual problem that I might have. So it's good to bring it to the surface. But I need some pasta and some tofu scramble and peanut butter jelly sandwiches. All right, guys, so I had another banana because I am starving, and now I got 2 kiwis that I eat with the peel, and I'm gonna show you guys how I eat them with the peel and what I do. So basically, I wash it first, then I get a knife and I just start basically scratching it. As you can see there, a lot of the fuzzies are coming off, and I'll just continue doing that until the kiwi's basically bald, like me. Look at that, all that fuzz right there. And there's the kiwi. Now we're ready to take a nice big bite. The only part where I don't eat the skin is this bottom part, or the top part. I don't know which one it is, but it's pretty hard down there, so all you got to do is just eat around it. Repeat the process. This one's not as fuzzy, so it's going to be a lot easier, but repeat that process and then enjoy. So far I'm at about 700 calories, not including these 2 kiwis. I don't know, these probably put me at 800 calories, but I got to figure out a way to get another 1,200 calories in to get at least 2,000. I don't know how I can get 3,000. I don't want to be doing 10 bananas or nothing. It's too much. Although I might make a smoothie later, which will require some more bananas. So, but you can't do any plant milk, which sucks because the smoothie's not going to be that creamy without plant milk. I'm going to have to use water instead. I don't like using water in my smoothies. All right, second kiwi. I'm not going to bore you guys with that, so I'll see you guys for the next meal. All right, guys, so for my next meal, I'm gonna be making some veggie tacos. I got some radish right here, some cucumbers, red cabbage, broccoli, some romaine lettuce, and then I'm gonna make a little sauce for it. And for that, I got some cashews, dates, hemp seeds, flax seeds, and 1 clove of garlic. And I will also use some water and some salt. So let's get to it. All right, there's the sauce right there. It's looking like a nice ice cream shake, but it's definitely not. Very garlicky. I'm also adding an avocado for extra fats and extra calories. All right, guys, there's the final product. Cannot wait to dig in. Looks absolutely delicious, and I measured literally everything. So I can't wait to put this in a Chronometer and see what kind of nutrients we get out of this very nutrient dense looking meal. Here we go. I got some ants under me from the kiwi juices that dripped earlier. It's all right. I don't think they're gonna touch this. Maybe they will because the dates, I'm not sure. I'm gonna take a quick bite for you guys, let you know how it is. Pretty good. It does need a little bit more salt, but pretty good. I honestly surprised myself with that sauce. I made it from scratch, as you guys saw, and I didn't really look up a recipe. Well, I didn't look up a recipe at all. I just put together what ingredients I thought would go good, and it turned out pretty good. All right, guys, here's my other meal. So I'm making a smoothie now. We got 2 bananas, a bunch of blueberries. It's a mix of wild blueberries and regular blueberries. And I got half a cup of oats, 2 tablespoons of chia seeds, 2 tablespoons of hemp seeds, 1 tablespoon of chia seeds. And all I gotta do is add some water and blend. And this will push me over the 2,000 calorie marker. And I'll probably just have some apples later and some oranges, and that should be it. But I'll show you guys that when we get there. All right, guys, took a little sip of this and it's pretty good, but missing the plant milk. And you know, smoothies without plant milk, not as creamy, it's kind of watery, but nonetheless, still pretty good. It's nice and sweet. I put the oats in there and that made it a little bit more creamy and a bit thicker, which I like. And all in all, this challenge is pretty hard, but if you want it bad enough, you can definitely do it. All right, guys, here is my final meal. I got 2 apples and I got the leftover sauce from earlier, and I added a bit of lemon juice to it to kind of switch up the flavor. We'll see how it tastes. I'd much rather eat the apple by itself. If I didn't add garlic to that sauce, I think it'd be a pretty good combination. It'd be like real creamy, a little bit sweet from the dates. Good thing I only added 1 clove of garlic. It's not that bad though. But garlic and apples is kind of a weird mix. I'm sure you guys are like, what the heck? Why are you eating apples in a sauce that you made earlier that has garlic in it? And don't ask me why. I just got to finish the sauce so I can get the calories in. And plus, that sauce is filled with a bunch of omega-3s, so I want to be eating that for those omegas. All right, let's break down these macros and micros. So I weighed everything. I do have a scale. As you guys can see, I'm gonna put all the food that I ate first so you guys can see that. And as you can see, we consumed 2,300 calories, 52 grams of protein, 330 grams of carbs, and 106 grams of fat. I didn't finish that sauce that I made earlier, so I gotta take off at least 150, maybe 200 of those calories. But you know, either way, we're just gonna break it down as is. Vitamins, looks like we hit all of our B vitamins except for B3, but pretty much hit that all the way, 87%. B12, I took a supplement that I put in that smoothie. Looks like folate, vitamin A, vitamin C, all hit. And for the vitamin D, I got a lot of sun today, so I'm not too worried about vitamin D. Also, the vitamin E is not as high as it should be, 69% of the daily value. If I did have some raw almonds, I would have ate those, and that would have definitely bumped me above to the 100%, but not too worried about it. This is just one day. And look at that vitamin K, 409%, with the majority of it coming from celery juice, chia seeds, kiwis, and broccoli. Also the lettuce and the avocado, but not crazy amounts from that. And now moving on to the minerals, as you can see, the calcium, 64%. You know, not 100%, but not a big deal. It's just one day. So make sure to get 100% tomorrow. Copper, we got 466%. That is a ton of copper. Iron, we got 247% going fully raw. I know a lot of people say you can't get iron on a vegan diet. I mean, look at that, 247%. Let's just say not all of it was absorbed. You know, you still got a bunch of extra iron just in case. And we ate a lot of vitamin C today as well. As you guys can see from there, 325% of our daily value vitamin C. So definitely absorbed a good amount of iron. 209% of our daily magnesium without a supplement. That's amazing. 508% of the manganese, that one's red. Might be a little bit too high, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. I watched a video on it and I don't remember the full scope of what the video was saying, but basically if you're around that 10 to 11 area, you know, you should be fine. If you're getting above that by a lot, then I think it's a problem. So I don't think this one's too much of an issue. But check out the phosphorus. We got 234% of the daily value, pretty good right there. 189% of the potassium, and we got 258% of our daily value of selenium. Of course, we got to thank the Brazil nuts for that. 164% came from the Brazil nuts. Sodium is obviously not accurate because I did eat some salt in that sauce that I made. So sodium is definitely higher than that, but you can see a good chunk of it came from the celery juice. So as you can see for the zinc, we got 115%, and I also do a zinc sulfate supplement. It's like liquid drops that I also put in the smoothie. So now moving on to the protein, as you can see, I got 52 grams. And look at those amino acids. We pretty much hit over 100% on every single amino acid, which is great considering I ate fully raw. I mean, that's amazing. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you're not subscribed already. Leave a comment down below and let me know what you guys thought. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.